Our most important trading rule of all: if you risk more than you can profit, our POP is always going to be greater than 50%. Basically, if max risk is greater than max profit, POP is always greater than 50%. Now, the reason I have a little green area here is this is a shortcut for working out your POP, because not everybody's going to end up using the withou software. So if you're not able to use the withou software, here's a nice little quick version of how to work out roughly the POP on your trade. What you do is you're going to take your max loss and divide it by the width of the strikes, and that's going to give you a rough idea of POP. So what does that mean? Well, let's talk about selling a vertical first. Let's say we sold it for our 33 cents per dollar width, okay? So we're selling it for 33 cents, we're getting a 33-cent credit, and the width of our strikes is $1, which is $100. So what's the most we can lose in that case? Well, we know the potential max profit plus the potential max loss always has to equal 100, in this case the width of the strikes, so the max loss we could have on this trade is $67. So a shortcut for working out the POP in this case would be max loss divided by the width of the strikes. So we take our max loss potential of 67 divided by our width of the strikes is 100, and we end up with a rough POP of 67%. Great shortcut to know how to work out your POP if you're not using the software that I'm using. Okay, so how do we do that on the buyer side? Well, it's the exact same thing, but in this case, remember, when you buy something, the most you can lose is what you pay for it. So this is even easier. What we do is, if we bought a vertical and let's say we paid $50 for it, or 50 cents per dollar width, and the width was $1, which means 100, well, our max loss is what we paid for it, so our max loss is $50. We take that 50 right there, divided by the width of the strikes, and we get a rough POP of 50%. Great little shortcut to know in case you're not using the software that I'm using or the withou software.